week that I was injured, 300 Americans were killed, 1,200 were wounded, including me. I suffered a 50 caliber bullet pretty much right through my nose, and I was bleeding pretty bad, and I lost my sight. Had we gone down in the jungle, I would have died. I thought, through reflection over the years, that it really was, I had a purpose. God had a purpose for me. I was a very egotistical and egocentric person. I was a pretty good athlete. I had good grades, even though I didn't like school. I was a very good attack pilot. When I was injured, it really took me down several pegs. And I realized that not only would I have to maybe work harder, but that I had to change my focus and worldview to something bigger and better than myself. They medevaced me to Japan, where I was in the hospital for about 7 weeks. During that time, just to stay alive, I had a major surgery about every week. And on the ward, there was a young man. He came up and said, "Sir, do you know Jesus?" And at that time, I was still a gunship pilot. I didn't realize the situation I was in, and I was pretty full of myself, and I said, "No, I don't need to. I don't need that. I am my own person. I'm the captain of my destiny. I'm the smartest person you've ever met, and we can talk about football or women or the war, but I don't need it. I don't need your religion." After about 5 or 6 weeks, he came back, and by then I realized that I would be ugly and blind. I wouldn't be able to fly anymore. I wouldn't be able to ride my motorcycle, drive my sports car. And I realized that perhaps I needed something bigger than me. And so I asked him, "Can your Jesus help me?" He said yes. And so we prayed together, and I realized that I needed something bigger and more than myself. I've been a professor here at Rochester College for the last 30 years, and I feel that the first step, obviously, is to embrace the Christian life and then pray about it, and then wake up every morning and go to work. My hope for life is that I continue to keep growing. In Corinthians, when Paul talks about achieving perfection, the Greek word was really maturity, so we need to be mature fruit. The only way we become mature is by growth. We need to grow every day. For the rest of my life, I hope to continue growing and studying, and then too, serving. I think that God has blessed me in many ways. I think that I have a very good mind, and I want to use it, and I have been using it. I just want to continue to do that for as long as I live.